I know. A lot of people don't
Get a
know.
lot of people out of here. You know,
Yeah. You don't think people would tune into my ASMR channel?
no, but
You're probably right.
mukbang.
Oh God! Please no,
where you get
no,
'em.
no! I don't want
Mukbang.
them. I don't want them if they're here for
This is turning to
mukbangs.
eating with the boys.
Eating with the
After
boys.
Super Bowl, come join Eating with the Boys.
Yes, everybody's gets virtual buffalo wings. You just go ahead and put your hand on the TV and pull one out. So good. Welcome back, guys. This is Ballin' with the Boys. We are the boys in motion. We will give you our devotion, and we are going to talk about the NFL playoffs that's going on right now. If it looks a little different inside, it's because we're packing up everything and moving away forever and never coming back.
Never come back. We're going to D Live. Check us there. We're moving out of YouTube.
But that's why the whole apartment's a little crazy right now, so bear with me. All the two people that are watching. Yeah, it's not that crazy. I mean, you should see behind me. There's a big old TV box and a bunch of books. I'm just going to burn them. Just burn some books.
Just don't even worry about it.
Just going to burn them. But it's like I tried to resell them on Chegg, and they're like, ooh, sorry, we're not buying those right now. I was like, well, you sold me this. So.
Yeah, we know.
Oh, sorry. Oh, that's too bad. Oh, we wish we could help. But you could donate it. Bitch, I'm not donating it to you.
You can donate it.
The
We'll
fuck
take
out of
donations
here.
anytime.
Get the fuck out of here with that, dude. I couldn't believe it. And this
So
is
any news, Nico, you want to talk about? Anything in particular?
there was a news article that that's been circulating the headlines. It's probably fake news, most certainly fake. But what's his face? The Astros GM or Luno and AJ Hinch were fired after they were given a ban for a year by the Major League Baseball.
How dare you? Don't worry, I'm going to give you your money next week.
Yeah, so because there was a sign stealing scandal, you could say sign gate. No one's calling it that, but
Sign gate.
sign gate. And that just sounds like it's a gate. There's a sign also on the gate that you come through.
It's a sign gate.
No,
what's
but
what's that for? It's a sign to let you know that the gate's about to be there.
it's like the MLB is punishing the Astros for stealing signs, but I am under the old tradition of if you ain't cheating, you ain't trying. And when my dad said that AJ Hinch was suspended for a year, this was before we found out that he was being let go. I just texted him, worth it. Every little bit of it, worth it. To win that world championship. You can't take that away from us. 2017 world champions, can't take that away from us. So you can go ahead and go ahead and suck it. Barry Bonds still is 755 home runs, whatever it was. There's no asterisk next to that one. So you know what?
There's two asterisks
baseball
next to that one.
or cheating is fundamental to baseball. So don't even at me, bro. And so the Red Sox did it in 2018. They haven't gotten any penalties yet. Seems like it's rigged anyways.
Well, didn't you guys do it 2017?
Yeah, exactly. But they did it after, so they just did it.
It takes a while, Nico. Dang. Look, Patriots haven't got anything done to them.
Since ever. No, but yeah, it's like, yeah, they did it. Okay, sorry, dude, get over it. I think it was more of like a punishment, so no other team did it. And of course, it just happened. Like, this is just, I blame myself. You know, this is what I get for following them. Just even when something really good, like the best possible thing could happen, something equally terrible kind of happens also.
And they lost their draft picks too. But I don't even know. Does that even matter in baseball? I don't really follow that much. How does drafts work?
Drafting players is very interesting. There are a lot of teams build through the draft, but I think most of them are built by getting really good prospects, which you can get through the draft, but also you trade prospects amongst other teams, and also you have free agency and stuff like that. But like guys like George Springer, Carlos Correa, Alex Bregman, they were all drafted by the Astros, so they did a really good job of drafting. So
well, hopefully good enough to last them for the next couple years.
Yes, hopefully. So we shall see. I don't know what's going to happen. I don't think they'll go straight to the Astros, but I think the best part of this dynasty is behind us. after like the World Series was great. We made it to the ALCS the next year, lost to the Red Sox, who are also cheaters, by the way. And then we were just, a couple outs away from getting this World Series, and that stings. But I remember when they were the last rows, and we'll probably just be the middle Stros again for a little bit. Yeah, we'll just be the Stros, and then maybe we'll be the last Stros after all these draft picks. But they can get around. Baseball is a sport where you can get around not having draft picks. You can make trades, you can make moves. But, I mean, who's going to make the moves if that guy's fired? I don't know. They did
make moves. They got rid of one of their best pitchers.
Look, my thing is, why if you were already stealing signs, why the heck didn't you do it this World Series, baby boy? We should have won that. Should have got 2 out of the last 3 years, baby boy. We had it.
We had it, you son of a bitch.
Why'd you stop, bro? They already were going to punish you. You already going to lose your job. Might as well have another ring on that finger, baby boy.
Then they would have been banned for like 5 years with no draft picks.
Yeah, that's it. But what does that cost for glory?
All right, disband. There was never an Astros. It was all just a lie.
You know what? If that happens, I'll shove my chin down on a knife hard.
What?
Just fucking right down on a knife. Just right my chin. I'll die for these Stros. I'll do it.
But you still got your Cowboys.
Like I said, I'll die for the Stros.
You got the Vipers, too. You got so much to live for. Actually,
Scratch all of that. Well, I'm also a fantasy football champion. Remember when I beat you? Do you remember?
He put 4 extra points because he was commissioner. He changed the score.
I wish.
He did it behind everyone's back.
I would have done it if I would have lost to you. You would have lost anyways, baby boy. I would have won.
If you ain't cheating, you ain't trying.
If you ain't cheating, you ain't trying. I'm sorry. This is a competitive thing, I thought. Oh, it's competitive.
I'm going to go be a youth coach and cheat the hell out of it.
Yeah. Well, no, that's different.
No. If you ain't cheating, you ain't trying.
If you're not teaching them also how to cheat, then you're not trying.
Well, then they're not trying.
You got to teach them. It's got to be systematic. Automatic, supersonic, funky, fresh. I don't have any notes. I don't know why I keep looking down like, oh, anything?
When you slide, just throw some dirt in their eyes. Just a little.
Yeah, when you slide, go ahead and aim for their hand.
For that, get one metal spike. Try to cover it up with all the other ones. Cover it with some like little black plaster. It'll be fine.
Put it under your glove when you're tagging them. Just shiv them a little bit, like it's Assassin's Creed. Just give them a little slight jab to the foot.
I watched some of the baseball videos where they like intentionally try to go after the second base player when they're trying to go for 2 outs.
Oh yeah. When they like slide underneath them, it's illegal now. You can't do it anymore.
I was like, God damn, these guys are freaking. This is getting.
They're like, oh, dude. I tried to slide, and then you just like tackle them right there. They're like, dude, what? I was sliding, bro. Dude, this dirt. Give me the water guy out there. This dirt.
2 feet past the base.
Yeah, not even close. Been out for a week. Like,
he came out of the dugout to do it, actually.
Oh man. So that's some news. We can run through a little bit more news. What do you think about it? Do you even care, or you just like it's baseball and it doesn't matter?
Baseball, I don't care until I get. Actually, no, I don't even watch the World Series that much. Watch a couple. Just put it on for background noise, pretty much. It's nice. It's real soothing.
I was watching the shows.
If you're really tired, just put a little baseball game on. It'll get you right to bed.
I remember when they were up 3-2. It was beautiful. It was great.
I remember
when they won 3 straight. That was nice.
Another news, was it the Bengal? Who's signing the Vikings guy?
Oh, the
Browns.
That one.
Browns.
Browns
signing the Vikings. They were just waiting for someone to lose, like you had said.
Yeah, they're just trying to get. I saw Stephen A. Smith say that, like, oh, there's 6 new head coaches and all of them are white. I was like, bro, I was saying that last year, bro. Get on it.
Dude, check it, bro. Check it.
I've been saying it, huh? I think there is a big discrepancy, and I guess so. I don't know if the guy from the 49ers was he. I don't know who that coach is. I don't know if he was a different ethnicity, and that's why he was getting mad. Like that. He could have been the last to get the last spot. Yeah, I do think the Rooney Rule just kind of wastes everybody's time. I don't know, forced diversity isn't diversity, but I don't have a better plan.
maybe we just force it this one time. It'll just naturally go.
Yeah. It's just like,
just gotta give a little shove.
I know you don't want him, but interview him anyway.
Come on,
you think a bunch of old white billionaires, they would be a little more understanding and a little more. I'm pretty sure they're not stubborn at all or stuck in their ways. They're known to be quite fluid.
Yeah, they've been here long enough to understand life. Come on, they wouldn't be stuck in the past or anything like that.
Yeah. So turns out, racism is still a thing.
Just hire Colin Kaepernick, bro.
Oh my God!
Both. Go.
That guy ain't trying to play. Colin Kaepernick ain't trying to play.
No, hire him as a coach.
Well, good, because he ain't trying to play.
He ain't trying to play. He's trying to be a commentator. Actually, he brought his whole news crew and everything.
I know. I don't know what he's trying to do. And speaking of commentators, ESPN is trying hard to get Tony Romo for Monday Night Football. Imagine Romo and Witten back at it again in the Monday Night Football booth, baby.
Yeah, you think this is when it was last year?
Dude, come on, man. Get out of here. Look, I love everything you've done. You were the first man I ever loved. It's time for us to both let go.
I thought that was Romo.
Let you spread your wings. No, I liked Witten first and then Romo, and then I was head over heels in love.
I thought Witten was a real thing, but it wasn't.
Yeah.
It was just the first love.
No, I think
Romo's a soulmate.
Yes, that's it. and oh man, that's talking about that's my quarterback, that's my teammate. If you attack him, that's unfair.
I don't think Tony Romo's going to go anywhere. I think he likes where he's at.
I think so too. Why not? I don't.
Well, it depends on what they're offering, though.
Yeah, I don't. Who knows?
Get more vacation days.
Romo, just why aren't you the offensive coordinator? You fool.
He wants to go golf, bro. He's going for that Masters.
Well, stop. Golf don't want you, Romo. They've said it many times. They don't want you.
Not you, Romo. You're gonna get hurt somehow.
No, they don't want you. I was reading a thing about, I wasn't reading. I always say I'm reading a thing. I was listening to a thing. I don't read shit. Just about Tiger Woods. I don't know. It has nothing to do with this, I guess. Besides the fact that we were just mentioning golf, that like he was starting to do like his whole career, like he doesn't swing the way they teach you. But like he would create so much torque and he'd do it so well, so they're just like keep doing it, and that just happened to coincide with like his whole life falling apart with all of his affairs and shit like that, and so like all of his like injuries and stuff, or the stuff, his bad mechanics, his poor technique would like catch up to him at that time, and then it was just like a snowball effect. And then like he was told his whole career that like, hey, you can't do this forever. Like Earl Campbell, like, hey, you can't run like this forever, bro. Like
yeah, you gotta protect yourself sometimes.
Yeah. And so it all caught up with him at the worst time, and then now he's back because he went and like relearned how to do shit. Yeah
he's like, fix this for him, he knows how to do. So boom, prediction. Who do you think is going to win the Masters right now, Nico? Go.
I couldn't name anybody else besides Tiger Woods.
So looks like Tiger Woods is your pick.
2 times in a row. So like a lot of people in like the physical therapy field, they love golf, and like I watched it with somebody one time, and I was like, I couldn't care less about anything that's happening right now.
I mean, I've watched a couple of some stuff. It's pretty cool, but I'd rather play it. I'd rather go play a round of golf.
I'd rather go to, I'd rather drive some out there, driving range. That's what it's called. I was like, what is it? Drive them out.
The Top Golf thing.
Yeah, I'd rather go to a Top Golf.
You know what? Fuck it. I just go for the beer. I just rather go to the bar.
Let's be honest. I go for the beer. I stay because it's just an excuse to have beer in public, Just like, yeah, look at us. We're being active. We're getting off the carbs. Lost the club. Who cares? That wasn't mine.
No, and your dad said, how about Jimmy Johnson getting introduced
to
the Hall of Fame?
I couldn't help but like, oh man, that tore me up inside.
He seemed real like, oh my God.
Well, because he probably thought he was never going to make it there for a bit. So.
Why?
Because
he had like a great team.
Yeah, well, because Jerry Jones fired him real fast. I think it's just because he didn't do it for very long, is what I would say. Like, because he won 2 Super Bowls, didn't do it for like a long time, and then he went to the Dolphins. I honestly, to this day, don't know how he did with the Dolphins. I'm guessing not good because I don't know a lot about it. But yeah, that was very good, very emotional, and Troy Aikman's reaction too, also super emotional.
Yeah,
just to see that guy.
Yeah, like, cheering up. That's my coach.
That's my coach right there.
That's my coach.
And then my dad brings up a great point, in which I saw on Twitter as well, that how he made it to the Hall of Fame before he made it to the Cowboy Ring of Honor, which just tells you all the kinds of petty that Jerry Jones is.
There's a Cowboys Ring of Honor?
Yeah, like in the stadium, like, all around the stadium. The Ring of Honor.
And he's not there still?
No, he's not there, but he made it to the Hall of Fame first. Like the thing that you have to wait for 5 years, and not just that, like he waited, I don't know, in the last time he coached. I don't know if the rules are the same for coaching or what, because it's like, if that's the case, I'm pretty sure there's still the 5-year rule, because Bill Belichick would have made it a long time ago. Yeah. After his third one, they're like, just put him in. Just get this over with. But I don't even know how that's going to go. I'm pretty sure Bill Belichick's going to start his Hall of Fame speech with "On to Cincinnati," like just talking about the next game. On to the next thing. Tell me something else.
Whatever. Yeah. Next.
Yeah. But yeah,
dude,
it is crazy.
Though.
Yeah.
It is not. Well, I guess I don't pay attention that much. But
yeah.
Damn. He's like, you know what? I don't like you, and I never will like you, and you're never going to be a part of this.
But he tweeted out, like, oh, it's good to see. We're honored that Jimmy Johnson is in the Hall of Fame. I was like, yeah, so I bet he will now, though. I feel like he will now.
Well, put it away. He was like, well, he's
in the Hall of Fame. We got to put him in. We're waiting on them. So I'm pretty sure. I hope he'll accept it and just let it go. But he's just like, put me in the Ring of Honor. He's like, if this Mike McCarthy guy doesn't work out, I got this thing on lock. I could coach the Cowboys again. Like, it's not like I don't know. It's not like playing. The mind is still sharp.
That man lasted for a while.
Yeah, that guy's 100. And his hair is not as good. His hair is not as good as Jimmy Johnson's hair. Let's be real.
That's a toupee, dude. That's fake hair.
Dude, you take that back. That's a Hall of Fame toupee if it is.
That's a Hall of Fame hair.
That's a Hall of Fame hair. I'll tell you something else. I'll give you long duty Judge Judy right here.
So are you excited to hear his speech, the Hall of Fame?
Oh, yeah. That's where, like, me and Gabby were watching, and I was like, well, now I have a speech to look forward to, because I really don't watch unless there's, like, somebody, like, that I like or I think that's really funny. Yeah, Ray Lewis, Shannon Sharp, Charles Haley, Michael Irving, Emmett Smith. I don't know about that one. No, that one's gonna be exciting. Brett Favre, he's like, I'm here, I'm coming back. Like, that's a good one. Like even like Michael Strahan, good.
Who else is in this class? Or you have no idea?
I have no idea. Did not look.
Yeah, I'm gonna look it up real quick.
All right, look it up. I got some other.
Would it be 2019 Hall of Fame class?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, would be 2019, right? Right. I got some news. I'll just read down the ESPN news. We already talked about the Astros. Barcelona fires manager Valverde, turns to Seaton. Wow, look at that. Another manager was fired today. We didn't even talk about that.
Come on. You know who the hell that is. I got the list here.
All right. Yeah, rattle it down.
We got Tony Gonzalez.
Ooh, I know him. Wait, why didn't they make a big deal for him? He was right next to Jimmy.
Yeah, they probably did already, but
yeah,
Tony Gonzalez.
They just said that, like, hey, all of you guys are Hall of Famers. Good job.
Yeah, Ed Reed.
Are you sure? Are you sure this wasn't last year's?
I put 2019, like you said.
Oh wait, it would be 2020. What am I thinking?
Oh, come on, dude.
All right, sorry. I thought that this year. I thought we were still in 2019. I thought this was the next year. Like, it didn't make any sense.
This year was the next year.
Yeah, shut up. Hall of Fame game: Cowboys versus Steelers with Johnson and Cowher coaching. That was last year's class. My dad is on you. He's already on you, bro. That sounds weird. My dad is on you.
Okay, well, this is a different list.
All right.
2020 Modern Era Player Finalists.
Okay.
With their positions and years of teams. Troy Polamalu.
Yes. Hall of Fame player. Hall of Fame
I thought you were gonna say Hall of
resume,
Fame hair.
Hall of Fame
Hall of Fame
hair,
hair.
Hall of Fame commercials. Next.
Zach Thomas.
Oh yeah,
Brian
Texas.
from the
Oh,
Dolphins.
wreck 'em. Zach Thomas, bro. Is that the same one I'm thinking of? Red Raider Zach Thomas played for the
Played for
Dolphins.
Cowboys. Yeah, he played for Cowboys.
Yeah, he wasn't. I don't want to talk about that part. that team was not good. I remember because they're like, "Oh, dude, this team went 13-3 last year, dude. We just reloaded. Got Zach Thomas, got Tank Johnson, bro. We broke the record for amount of Pro Bowlers, and now we're gonna break it again." Trash. That team was straight garbage. That was the first time I was just like, I don't want to watch this game anymore.
A bunch of grumpy old men, you know.
Yeah, it was not good. But yes, he had a great career with the Dolphins.
And then Bryant Young, defensive tackle for the 49ers.
Okay, that sounds like a guy. I don't know who that is.
Richard Seymour, he played for the Patriots.
Oh, yeah, I remember that guy. Good guy. He played for the Raiders, I think, also.
Good bloke, you know.
A top bloke, a bloody legend.
John Lynch, a free safety.
Oh, dude, now he's about to go in the Hall of Fame again because he's a freaking GM now. He's a GM for the 49ers, putting together a great squad.
Look at him go.
Look
Steve
at him.
Atwater.
Ooh, that sounds like a name I should know.
Yeah. Right. Leroy Butler.
Oh, that sounds like a football player if I ever heard of him.
Safety.
Leroy
Reggie Wayne.
Butler.
Reggie Wayne.
Oh, that's a name I do know.
I had Torrey Holt.
Torrey Holt, know him too. These are guys that regularly beat us on Madden Ultimate Team now.
Yeah, we see them all the time.
We see them all the time.
Isaac Bruce.
Oh, so two Rams going together. That's cool.
I'd say the rest of them. It's not that many.
Okay.
Tony Bozelli. Alan.
Yeah, that's the kid down. That's Sharon's kid, Tony Baselli.
And Steve Hutchinson.
Oh, that sounds like a name I should know. What is it? Does he play lineman, maybe?
Yeah, he was a guard for the 2001, 2002, 2005 Seattle Seahawks.
No, I was gonna guess the Jets. I would have been wrong.
2006, 2011 Vikings, and then 2012 Titans.
Well, he never played for the Jets. Yeah, you missed out on that. That's what I was talking about.
So Troy Polamalu is probably one I'm gonna want to hear.
Yeah,
That'll be a
he's
good
very
one.
very soft spoken guy.
Some
Head and Shoulders is the best defense against
knees and
flakes.
toes.
All that, dude. But that guy used to jump over like the center, bro. That guy was insane.
Yeah, I'm excited to see their highlights.
Yeah.
Shows. That'd be good.
Like I watched them in real time, but I want to see them again.
I want to see him. All right, so now we talked about the news as much as we could. Or is there any other news you want to talk about?
McGregor eyes rematch with Floyd in boxing ring.
Is that? I don't think that's true.
That's what it... I'm sorry. I'm going to click on the article then. We're going to read it.
I don't.
As Conor nears his return to the octagon... Whatever. He could get punched out in like 2 seconds. Oh, no. There's no money in a rematch. Sorry.
Yeah, I don't know if that's true. I thought he was going to fight more in the UFC. Like, he was going to try to get back into it.
I was listening to the Joe Rogan Experience. This one does not a sponsor. But about how Brock Lesnar was really close to fighting again.
And then he's like, nah.
And he's like,
Yeah, 'cause
not that.
Because I know one time during Daniel Cormier, when he won his belt, Brock, I don't think he jumped the gate, but he went into the cage.
Yeah, and he
He's
pushed
like,
him.
I want you, yeah.
Yeah, he was going to
he
fight
fights
him.
Cowboy. He fights that Cowboy guy this Saturday. I'm going to watch that fight. It's going to be exciting. I'm excited for it. We'll see how he does. They say if... Connor's like a real fast-paced first 2 rounds kind of guy, and if Cowboy can outlast him there, the Cowboy has a real shot at beating him.
Dude, I was watching I watched a compilation of it was like the most respectful moments in UFC history, and like
He was not there once.
no, he was there like twice.
Wow.
Yeah, I don't remember who beat him. Nate Diaz. Both the times that Nate Diaz beat him, or did he beat him twice? Probably. But I think, yeah, when he was after their fights. And I was like, dude, neither one of those guys, like after one of them, I was like, neither one of those guys looked like they won that.
They both look fucking battered.
Yeah, they both look like they went through some shit right now. But
Especially Nate Diaz went through some shit when he fought Masvidal. That's for sure.
yeah.
That's when they called the fight. Because it was the recent one. Like, and they called it because his eye was all busted open, looking like he was about to fall off and everything.
If it's not on the floor, if it's still in, keep it going. My response to that is I just watched Real Steel with Hugh Jackman, a great film.
Oh, I was like, what? I remember Real Steel.
Robot boxing. That's the future.
2021.
2020.
Here we go.
Make it happen.
Coming for you. That's it. We need to invest, Nico.
Zeus is coming for you, Conor McGregor.
All right, so is that it for your news?
Yeah. Wait. Okay. Chung has drug charge conditionally dismissed.
Oh, there's one more thing I just remembered now that you said that.
Arizona State gives Herm Edwards its extension through 2024. Good for you.
I was going to talk about Julian Edelman getting arrested.
Yeah. I heard about that. Oh, I thought
he was on top of some person's car.
Was he twerking, bro? I would like to see this video.
He's like, I'm usually still playing this time, so I'm just going to party.
He's like, look, it worked for Gronk.
I ain't got shit to do. The Gronk over here freaking slamming, what's his name? Their New Year's, Steve Harvey's head made of Legos to the ground.
He did?
Yeah, someone made like a Steve Harvey.
I saw that. Yeah,
and
I saw the bus.
And then he just got it and slammed it on the freaking ground.
Oh, dang.
The Gronk spike on it.
Dude, he's drunk, dude. He's drunk already.
And Steve Harvey is just looking at us like, you're crazy, man.
That's funny.
But yeah, so
that's good stuff.
We're done with the news.
I saw he's also going to make a tag team with what's his name? Raleigh. What's his name?
Rey Mysterio.
No, the other dude, the actual Mojo Raleigh.
Who's gonna make a tag team?
Him and Gronk, bro. They're good friends. That's why he showed up at WrestleMania that one time.
For real?
Yeah. You don't remember Gronk in the Andre the Giant Battle Royal?
Not at all.
Oh,
no, but he did like
God.
a spear, right?
Yeah, he did that to Jinder Mahal. Jinder Mahal.
Now introducing Jinder Mahal.
He's gonna have orange hair.
Yeah.
He's a part of this is the 5-man band
Nico,
now.
you're getting too ahead.
Sorry.
This is not 10 minutes power slam sweaty.
No,
guy.
this is not Sweatman Slam. Ooh, so sweaty.
You're getting ahead of yourself.
I'm sorry.
Let's talk about college before we get any further. So, the national championship today, 7 o'clock, LSU versus Clemson.
LSD versus DMT.
I was thinking about it. I was like, you know what? LSU's going to win. Freaking New Orleans is still going to party like if Saints won the Super Bowl. It's going to be crazy over there.
Hannah was just there.
In New Orleans?
Yeah. She I don't know what road you take to get from Pennsylvania to New Orleans, but she took it. And
it's a scenic route, okay?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. And then she was there with her family, and she was like, beignets for breakfast. I'm like, that looks pretty good. I guess I'll just have a Dunkin'. Don't worry about it. I'll just have some Dunkin' Donuts.
Mine's just as good.
Mine's it's okay that mine's not movie quality. And then I saw her when she crossed over the border. She on her snap she put yeehaw. Very good. Yes.
So who you got? Who's your pick?
I'm switching it. I'm going all out, and I'm switching it back to LSU, not Clemson. I almost messed it up again. No, LSU, not a chance for Clemson. Boo. Nana boo boo.
Did you think
No. I always thought it was going to be LSU. I was just trying to. It was a misdirect.
I want to say LSU, but this is the year of the upsets, bro.
Ooh.
So many upsets.
So upset.
No, don't do that. Look at that. Your dad's picking Clemson. Ooh.
Upset
alert.
Ooh. Nah. Rey Mysterio's coming to Houston. I was like, yeah, because he's going to win the Royal Rumble.
No, that's going to be, what's that guy?
Otis.
John Morrison.
Oh, my gosh. Dude, did you see that video that I shared about, or maybe I didn't share it. I just might have DM'd it to Andy. But it was of The Miz and John Morrison when they were a tag team back in the day, and they were in.
Yeah, so it was like a rap.
Yeah, dude. Oh my God, it was so great.
I've never wanted anything more.
I don't remember. I met Jesus and I stole his halo. And like I don't remember what. It doesn't matter what it was. It doesn't matter what they said.
Perfection.
Yeah, and then the Miz did like an accent too. It was great. It was great. All of it was great. And then I was just like, they were in a rivalry with Shad and JTG. I was like, oh yeah, that tag team was called Crime Time. Jesus.
Aged well, you know.
It's like, that's funny. Why are they Crime Time? I don't know. You figure that out yourself. I was like, I don't understand. Why are they Crime Time? They didn't break the law or anything whenever they were on. They seemed pretty nice guys. JTG stands for just that good.
Just that good. Come on, bro.
I just remember Shad would just come in with Timberlands on. I was like, those couldn't be good to wrestle with.
Yeah, I saw that. Especially for people getting kicked by them.
Yeah, no, it's fine. It's fine. They got the little stars that were on the tread on the bottom. They just got it right in their forehead.
It was fine, you know.
That guy was like 6'7". He was huge.
Anyways,
I'm getting off track. We're not in Sweatman Slam, Sweatman 5-minute power hour. Ooh, so sweaty.
Okay, since we both pick LSU to win,
okay,
let's try to guess the score of the game.
All right, 24-17 LSU. No, they have never scored just 24. 38-27 LSU.
41-14 LSU.
Oh my God, that's way too much. No, you're wrong. You're the wrong boy.
No, bro. LSU's gonna take it.
All right, Dad. What's the score though? Or no, we should do like an over under. That's how they
both scores. Or
yeah,
what?
no. Yeah. Points in total will be over. Let's say 60. Will it be over 60 or under 60? I'm gonna say over. So you have to say under. Boom, I win.
Okay,
Boom, I win.
This is a stupid game.
No, I don't know. Over under, I don't know.
Let's do 70.
All right.
And then, all right, I got under though. You still got over? Or 65? We'll meet in the middle.
All right, 65. You got under. I got over.
Yeah.
All right, okay. 65.
LSU though.
My dad said over. Over 60. What about we changed it in the middle? 65 over under. This is how Vegas works, right? We're haggling, gambling. It's different. A lot of people can't operate on that brain frequency. You know.
Over. That's it. I'm under 65.
I'm over 65.
He's probably just gonna keep it as over.
Yeah.
It's not that much.
Yeah, it's 5 more points. This is another touchdown. Just another pick six at the end of the game. You know.
And it's gonna be 63.
63-0. That's gonna be the game. It's like, come on, Clemson, you couldn't get anything.
We have to have a punishment now, though.
No, we don't. Why do we always have to have a punishment? You changed the rules in the middle. I said 60 over, and then here you come in.
Because it's no fun if there's no punishment. What's the point?
Clemson 70, LSU 0, my dad said. So I guess he said over then. That's over. All right. 65, that's a fucking lot, bro.
You said 60. It's only 5 more points.
I tried to make it a lot so that way I could say over.
What? It's only 65. That's not that. Fine, 60. We're going back to 60.
Okay, 60. Over.
Under.
All right.
There. You happy?
I guess.
I guess. Shit.
All right.
I was complaining, bro.
All right, Dad. 60 now. Over. Under. Come back. Hard to cover. The Clemson under. All right.
Well, he thought it was already over anyway, so he's back to over.
Oh, back to over. Even though he said that they were going to win.
70-0.
Yeah.
Clemson.
That's going to be a hard one, rough one. I don't know, man. You had to do another Bean Boozled.
Okay, I'm down with that.
You don't even have a Bean Boozled.
Yeah, I do have my little packet.
You could rig it. I don't know. Maybe you already made all the bad ones.
You could rig yours also.
Well, I will.
But it's faith, Nico. I have trust in you. I trust that you will do the right thing.
I won't. All right, ready? I'll
I'm
make Gabby be
now.
I'll make Gabby be my guinea pig. I'll have her bite half of each one, and whichever one's good, I'll eat the other half.
All right, that's it. Makeup tutorial. Your mom said that's the.
Stop it with the makeup tutorials. Why does she want to see me in drag so bad? Or maybe she wants to see you in drag. I have to do it to somebody, or am I just gonna be like, well, thank you for coming to my channel. Today we're going to talk about, I don't know, makeup stuff. I was like, today we're going to...
Oh, so the other person does the makeup on the loser.
That's
so
what
if I win, I do it on you. If you win, you do the makeup on
Okay, that's perfect. Do it. Yeah, because all you're going to do is draw penises on my face. I know you.
And we have to go to a store to go, like, pick up food or something.
No, I don't like that one.
We have to go to a bar and get a beer.
Now I'm out.
We have to go to a bar and get a beer.
I'm out. I'm out. I'm out again. No, because that over under. If I would do that if I picked LSU and you picked Clemson.
But I don't want to pick Clemson. We did the over under. You agreed to 60.
Wait.
60
okay, but do the makeup thing. It'll be on YouTube. It'll be fine. We'll put it on YouTube or something.
I'm gonna share the shit out of that video.
Okay, then share the shit. Fine. Fine. You can get us closer to getting like 1,000 subs. It's fine.
I feel like you feel like you're gonna lose already. I feel like you feel you're gonna be the makeup.
You think I'm the makeup boy? Do I look like the makeup boy? Sometimes. Sorry that you're the pro. All right. And you said that he's hopping on, so I'm just gonna go ahead and send him an invite. So blue screen.
Bro, I'm gonna get you some eyelash extensions.
Oh
Ooh,
my
I'll make
God.
you popping, bro. We're gonna make it popping.
It's gonna be popping. You did have long hair. So what does that mean? Now you're assuming my sexuality because I had long hair? That's
Are
it,
you assuming that
New
she's
World
assuming
Mom.
your sexuality?
You're canceled. You didn't even ask my pronouns, mother. Sorry. Hey, Andy, you came in at a really awesome time. It's gonna be sweet.
Let's see what Andy thinks. Andy,
Titans
what do you
talk.
think about
Andy,
about
over under
under?
60 points. National championship game. He'll come in whenever he likes.
Think he's doing his warm ups.
My yeah, me.
Yeah.
Red leather,
Can
yellow.
you hear me
leather.
now?
Yes, we
Yeah,
can.
now you can.
There
There
you
we
go.
go. Okay.
You're just doing
I
your
didn't know it was
vocal
mine.
warm ups.
I was, yeah. It's been so long.
It's like you don't have your own podcast or something.
I know, right?
All right, so Clemson, LSU, who wins over under 60?
LSU wins, and I think LSU scores like 60. So yeah, I'll go over it.
Oh,
right, there you go.
Alone?
I don't think Clemson will score that much. I think LSU will do all the scoring. I think it'll be like a LSU Oklahoma game all over again.
Yeah, I think it's gonna.
the score's going to be LSU 41, Clemson 14.
I was saying like 40 points by LSU, 20 by Clemson, because like they'll
Yeah.
get some garbage stuff in there.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, there's no fantasy, but it's still garbage time to me. I was like, look how good I did in the championship game, mother.
You know, this whole NFL season is garbage time for me, okay?
Oh, no. The NFL season's been great this year. It's the best NFL season of all time. I can tell you that.
100th season, best season.
It is, by far.
When was the last time you saw? Wait, have you ever seen the Titans in the AFC Championship game? That is not a judgment. I have not seen the Cowboys in the NFC Championship game.
I have, but it was like 2000.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And
that's what
I
they
think they
said.
made it again in 2002, maybe?
Hmm.
Yeah, because that's what they said right after. It's like last time they were in the AFC playoffs was 2002.
Steve
And
McNair.
then, they
Yeah.
also said that last time a person go to the AFC playoff with under 100 yards in both playoff games was 1974.
Back when we didn't throw the old pigskin. We were running the wing tee. Yeah.
So is that it for college? That's pretty much it, right? What else are we
Yeah, I
talking
think.
about?
What else is it? Oh, the friggin'
Texas Tech Raiders have been on a losing streak after Nico started falling off.
Oh my gosh, the Lending Tree
continue
Financial
next week,
Bowl
too.
there was a crazy game.
Yeah, and you better hope Nico doesn't root for the Titans, because as soon as he starts rooting for the
No,
Titans,
I
He's
want.
been rooting for it. He texted me during the game saying that he was living through my fandom right now.
Yes,
So.
I was living. I was like, yeah, get him.
you put it out there now.
Yeah,
sorry.
damn it, sorry, but like,
It's okay.
I don't care who wins from
I
that
honestly
game.
wasn't expecting us to get this far anyway, so it's a moral victory anyway.
No matter what happens.
It's so no matter what happens, even if they're losing by a lot, you're gonna be that meme where fire's all around, and it's just gonna be like, it's fine.
It's
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine.
We lived longer than we expected.
We did.
Took it to the Ravens.
Obviously, on to the NFL.
Yes, obviously. The Titans didn't just walk in to the Ravens' house. They drove a car right into the living room.
We drove a tank, and the tank was named Tank Henry.
Did you
looking like John Cena when he run into the Royal Rumble?
No. Did you like the meme I sent you? It was Mark Henry.
I
It's
did.
like, I'm going to tell my kids this was Derrick Henry.
What I love is that I'm sure he'll be a future Hall of Famer because he's good. But Earl Thomas was talking about two different occasions. He said that if Tannehill throws, that we're going to lose, and then that it looked like the Patriots were afraid to tackle Henry.
Mm-hmm.
And then all of a sudden he gets stiff-armed twice to where Derrick Henry literally turns him into the lead blocker at one point.
He just gave him a nice pat on the back. That was nice.
He did. He was like, there you go. And then not only did Earl Thomas get beat by Tannehill on one play, he also got beat by Derrick Henry in the air on one play as well. So people are just going to learn. Don't talk.
Pass?
I know, right? Well, he threw like a 30-yard bomb in high school, but that was like the last time he threw it, he said. So
yeah, he was like, back in high school, I threw it up in the mountains.
Yeah. So if this Tannehill thing doesn't work out in the long run, just put Henry back there. Let him just be a quarterback and a running back.
Tannehill's earned himself a contract, hasn't he?
He has to.
Like, I don't know what more you want from him. Like, all he's done so far is not lose them games.
Yeah.
And that's all they needed. Who knew?
He hasn't had to throw a lot, but when he threw it, like when he's had to throw it, he's done very well with it.
Yep.
Like he hasn't like forced anything, so it's been nice.
Not bad for a wide receiver.
Not bad.
No, not bad for a wide receiver.
Not at all. Yeah, I couldn't believe it when they went up for like 14-0. I was like, oh, okay. I was like, but when Ravens are going to start scoring here pretty soon, right?
Yeah, I was having the Atlanta Falcons flashback of like just don't blow like a 14 to 17 point lead.
Yeah. No, you were just a day early for that. That was the Texans.
I was. Yeah, it was a 24. That was rough.
No,
that game was crazy.
I was like, whoa, this is going to be a crazy back and forth game. I was like, nope, it's not going back anytime soon. It's going to stay fourth. But yeah, that Titans game we can't leave it like that. That was a great game. Great, like Titans did exactly what they needed to do, which was run the ball, keep the ball out of Lamar Jackson's hands, and even when it was in his hands, they contained him, which was insane when you think about it. Because even like on the first drive, they stalled out, but I was just like, wow, like Lamar Jackson still looks like he's just on a different speed. Yeah. And then they just went ahead and stopped him, and then they couldn't get anything on fourth downs. The short defense, like third and short, fourth and short defense, goal line defense. Yeah, it's been really good for the Titans.
It has been. It literally won us the game in New England, and then it just stopped momentum completely in Baltimore. And Lamar Jackson's going to get his yards, so I'm fine with him getting like 8 yards going east to west. It's the times where he gets like 50 yards running north to south that kills everybody.
And
because if he gets around that corner, he's just gone.
Yeah, definitely. And then who knew he could pass? He was regular old Tim Tebow.
Regular old Tim Tebow. Mariota was open all the way over there in the end zone. I bet you they're going to. That man was wide open.
Yeah. But I get like, what? I was like, what's Marcus Mariota doing back there? I was like, oh wait, yeah, he was a quarterback. He's fine. like you forget. I was like, oh yeah, he was a starter going into the season.
They bring him in at like random times too, which is really weird.
Yeah.
Was he the next Taysom Hill over there? Dang.
How did what's their coordinator's name? Arthur Smith?
Yeah.
How was he not? How did he not get interviewed for jobs? They were like out scheming guys. Like the plays were so good. Like he was just out scheming guys for a lot of it.
I just think Vrabel's been like, we're gonna keep real quiet until the playoffs, and then we're just gonna throw everything out there and make it work.
I mean, he did it. Mike Vrabel knows how to win in the playoffs.
He does.
So
he does.
We're watching it right now.
He got Belichick. So that was nice.
He's like, yeah, jump off sides, idiot. That was crazy. They're probably going to change that rule.
They have to, yeah.
It's OP, bro.
Oh, it's okay when they change the rules for other teams, but when the Saints change the rules, everyone starts crying, right?
Yeah, you're always crying. We want to enact a rule where your tight ends can't be that big or strong.
That's That man is the beast, though. He just went up there and got it.
Yep. Speaking of beast tight ends, we could talk about Travis Kelce. Do you have anything else to say about the Titans-Ravens game?
No. I think the Titans are going to continue to win. So, yeah.
Oh, your dad, Nico's dad asked, Andy, you cutting off your D for the Super Bowl win?
If Coach Vrabel will do it, I'll do it too. So, yeah.
I'm with him 100% of the way.
Oh, my gosh. I think, Andy, yours is the only bracket that's not busted so far.
I know, right?
We all had the
Both
Ravens
the
or
guys
the
I thought
Saints.
were gonna be, yep. And it's not looking good.
I told you it wasn't bias. It was inside knowledge.
You know what?
This
Should have listened.
wasn't a prediction. It was a spoiler.
Spoiler. There you go.
Got it. So next game, or I guess the game before that, which we just kind of skipped over, but let's be real, the 49ers skipped over the entire Vikings team. Like that just never.
I was happy.
I wasn't. Like either person to win out of the NFC is bad for me. I just don't want it. Because I know obnoxious fans on both sides, and I just don't want to hear it from either one.
I don't know any obnoxious 49ers fans. I'm okay with the 49ers.
49ers, I
Actually,
know
I'm
one.
okay with the Packers also. Packers don't bother me.
You just didn't want the Vikings?
Yeah, as long as the Vikings got beat, I didn't care.
Man, for a second, I thought Russell could do it. I thought Russell could. Anyways, Vikings, Kirk Cousins, I don't know. That team's just better. The 49ers team was just better than the Vikings.
Did you see Michael Thomas tweeted out after they lost?
What did he say?
He's like, I don't think any of you guys got more than 2 catches and over 7 yards. And he said, chop of that, because that's what... I don't know if you saw the picture of when he was doing like a dance when Sean Payne was going for a handshake. That's
Stephon Diggs?
Yeah, Stephon Diggs. Oh. And I guess that's called the chopper. And then so it was like, chop of that. And then that's pretty funny. Tell them, Mike Thomas.
I think he was just referencing the Predator, Arnold Schwarzenegger, get to the chopper.
Get to the chopper because y'all getting eliminated.
Yeah. Get to the chopper because you guys are out of here. That game was trash.
Not interesting.
Yeah.
All right, skipping over it. Texans Chiefs. Wow, I stopped watching that game. They scored. They got a 50 burger on them. I didn't even see that. Dang,
it's like the first team to lead by 20 and also lose by 20. When has that stat ever been needed? That's so crazy.
You did it. Good job. It's like, is this
it
worse?
Happen to a better team.
Like, is it worse or better than the Falcons one? I think the Falcons one is just gonna be the worst forever.
I think it's the worst because it's the Super Bowl.
Yeah,
that's true.
You guys were
like,
so
this
close.
This one's bad though. This one was bad because like the Chiefs were just the first quarter they were completely off because they had 4 third and shorts where they had could easily pick up a first down and everybody just decided not to catch the ball at all. Especially Travis Kelce who has phenomenal hands and he's just oh no, butterfingers.
Yeah.
And then so it was crazy. But then that's the Texans though. The Texans are only good for one half. You saw that against the Bills where the first half they were trash. And all of a sudden the second half they were oh no, yeah, we remember how to play football now. And then the second game they're we're just going to come out and kill the Chiefs early and then J.J. Watt didn't take enough PEDs and so he didn't do very well.
Couldn't get it back.
Oh man, that's insane. A rough 2 days for the city of Houston. Let's just say that.
For sure.
But that was real rough. And is Bill O'Brien just a terrible coach? Is that what it comes down to?
Would you get rid of him?
Yeah, I wouldn't have hired him in the first fucking place. I don't know. Andy, you see him twice a year. What do you think?
I would get rid of him. I mean, he's...
Or are you trying to make them keep him so the Titans can keep playing him?
Well, yeah, I mean, I would love it if they kept him. But, if I was, a part of the organization, I'd get rid of him. Because they can't make it past, the divisional round.
Yeah.
Can never make it past. The Cowboys?
Shut your mouth. And then I told you, after the wild card game, I saw a bunch of memes that says, "Look at me, we're them boys now." And then now I just want to be yeah, you sure are.
Same spot.
You're doing it. Can't get past that darned old divisional round. At least we've done it in our franchise history. Jesus.
Right.
You can say all you want.
I think that's so crazy.
It's like, you're not a diehard fan. They like just came out.
I've been here since the beginning.
Like last year, good. Since the Matt Schaub days, huh? No,
Yeah,
those
I
are
stopped
great
watching
days.
that game like after the third quarter. I was like, these Texans are just gonna lose.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
there's no way they're coming back. They're just deflated. They lost that 24-point lead, and
Which
You could
that's
tell.
kind of what makes me nervous about next week is like Patrick Mahomes threw 4 touchdowns in like 4 minutes.
Yeah. Some
yeah,
crazy, like-
just don't fumble one of the punt returns. You'll be fine.
Yeah. Just let Derrick Henry have like 80 carries. Just run the crap out of the
Feed
clock.
that man the ball.
Yeah,
Yes.
every time. Do it every time. But that game, I was like, because Gabby was just like, wow, like she couldn't believe it because she picked the Texans, but she still couldn't like believe that they were up 24-0. And then she was like, I was telling her all the cliche stuff. I was like, you can't make it back in one play. If the Chiefs want to get back in this, they got to just do it one play at a time. 3 minutes later, they were already fucking back in it. They were losing by 3. I was like, Jesus Christ. I was like,
and most of their drives was like 3 plays, 3
Yeah.
plays, 6 plays, 3, 4 plays.
Yeah.
I was like, what?
I was like, oh my, I was like, I guess you can get it all back real fucking quick. I was like, throw all the cliche stuff out of the way. I was like, one play at a time. Just got to get back in this thing. 3 minutes
Hell
later,
no, bro.
they're in the lead. I was like, oh my God. I was like, best case scenario, you're down by a touchdown at the half, and you get the ball back. And what an idiot I was. They were leading before the half was over. Yeah.
That's crazy.
Good. I've never
Good job,
seen.
Texans. Only you guys could do it.
Only you guys could have a collapse that fast.
Pretty good.
Yeah, I was just like, dang. I was just like, don't worry. Like, they were open, both of those drives that they had stalled out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was surprised because that Chiefs guy, he bit hard on that one screen in like the first drive, and he got
That guy was
burnt.
open like 20 yards. Yeah.
I was like, I saw Will Fuller in the game. I was like, you're here? Like, I didn't think you played anymore. Always getting carted off all the goddamn time. But yeah,
That
Chiefs.
game was crazy.
They were like the one pick I got right this round. I think I chose the 49ers, I think. I don't remember.
Yeah.
I probably didn't.
I chose the 49ers too against the Saints in the NFC. 49ers made it.
Oh.
That's pretty good.
I think I actually had them lose it. I had Seahawks Saints in the NFC Championship game, and I'm an idiot. Moral of the story. Both of those
I think I called all 4 of them, didn't I?
I don't know, Andy. Stop throwing your
think so.
predictions in our
I think
face.
so. Why can't I do this with wrestling, though?
Oh, I wanted to tell you about this. So I think that when we do the Royal Rumble, it should be me and you doing the predictions, and also Justin to kind of like 1 year later, 1 year after our first predictions, we'll add Justin to it.
I like it.
Baby.
All right, and then after that, you guys can fight for it because I'll be in Australia. I mean, I'm gonna win. Damn it, I'm gonna be the best. I'm gonna win, and I'm taking it to Australia. Me and the koalas.
Brock Lesnar champ.
Me and the 5 koalas that are left are gonna party. Sorry, that was terrible. That was terrible.
We're getting off subject. All right, last game.
Sorry.
Seahawks Packers.
I
What
was
did you
like,
think of this game?
I thought maybe Russell could do it.
I thought he was. If he got one more chance, I feel like he could.
But when it was 4th and 11 and they punted it, I was like, you're not getting that ball back. Trust me. It was a catch. And then after that, there was a bunch of catches against the Cowboys because Aaron Rodgers is a bad man. He just kept completing them to guess who? Devontae Adams. Like, let me tell you, Seahawks, you're not getting that ball back. Like, I knew it. As soon as I was like, as soon as I saw him in punt formation, I was like, game.
That's over.
Yeah. So, like,
4th and 11, you would think that would be the smart choice. Like
to punt it?
it's 4th and 11.
Nope. Dumb choice. Shouldn't have done it, Pete.
Well, obviously you shouldn't have.
Throw it up to DK Metcalf, bro. That guy's huge.
Like, you should play
Guy is
defense.
huge.
that guy Superman doesn't need no padding in his suit. It's huge.
Did you see the thing when he went to the head coach of that?
Pete Carroll?
Oh, the Seahawks? Pete Carroll. I was going to say Steve Carroll. I don't know why.
Steve Carell from the office. Pete Carroll from the office.
When he went to his office, he went shirtless, and then Pete Carroll took off his shirt too, like in front of him.
What's up?
Both shirtless. Yeah, what's up, bro? I thought it was a funny.
He's just like, what's up? You trying to come at me, bro?
I'll show you what a real body looks like.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought that was super funny. And then Marshawn's farewell speech to his teammates. It's like, check yourself, the chicken stuff. I don't know what he was saying. It was just weird.
I don't know.
Check your mental. That's all.
Take care of your chickens is what he said.
Take care of your chickens.
Also.
That was also one of the things. I don't know.
I was like, all right.
But I forgot about that. I was like, oh yeah, that's probably Marshawn's. That was it.
Yeah.
I think he said that before, though.
Yeah. Well, like this was a extraordinary circumstances. I feel like.
Yeah.
Because everyone that's ever been called a running back died.
They did.
And I think that could have been the difference because there was some like short downage and stuff like that. I think I'm playing devil's advocate and I was rooting against the Packers, so maybe I'm biased. I'm definitely biased.
You were born in Wisconsin.
I was born in Wisconsin.
Cheesehead for life.
No, stop it. Get some help. But I thought if Chris Carson, there were some downs. I was like, Chris Carson might have broke that one. Or like, because Chris Carson could run and pass, but when like Homer was in there, you're like, oh, it's probably gonna be a pass. And Marshawn Lynch was in there, it's probably gonna be a run. Like, I don't know, it just made it seem a little more predictable. I feel like if they would have had their line, but that's part of football, right? Because I wasn't making excuses for the Eagles, because fuck them. But like, that's just injuries are part of the game. But every running back that's on your roster that you have to go to the practice squad guys and sign 2 guys from the last time you guys were in the Super Bowl, like, it's a bit rough, but. Like they still held in there, and I think it was just a result of Russell putting the team on his back, probably.
Yeah,
probably was,
But
him and what's his name, Tyler Lockett.
Yeah, Tyler Lockett. Yeah,
Lockett was like getting every catch.
Yeah.
I think he had like 20 receptions last night,
and that's because Russell blew him up one of the catches. He floated that hoe, and then King just took his head off. And I was like, Jesus! I was like, what did he do to you? Did you eat your lunch in the fridge? What happened?
It'll be okay.
Yeah, he has a lot of time now to ice it. He has until August. It'll be fine.
I think the game did show though that the Packers, like this year's Packers team, may be the worst 12-3 team of all time.
So you think so? You're still on that? Like no, they're still not good.
I don't think they're that good.
Okay. Well,
I don't think they're 12. I think they're good. I just don't think they're like 12-3 good. If that makes sense. Like I don't know how they've only lost 3 games all year. Because like Aaron Jones is good like every other game, and then Aaron Rodgers isn't as he's still one of the best quarterbacks in the league still, but he's not as good as he has been.
Yeah, I'm not going to talk smack about Aaron Jones, even though he scored 4 touchdowns on my Cowboys. But because I'm 1 degree away from Aaron Jones, our friend Thad, who went to high school with him in El Paso, knows him.
Yeah.
So 1 degree away. I don't know. It doesn't. I'm not saying I'm famous. All right, that's not what I'm saying here.
But if you want my autograph, I'll be here for.
Yeah. But if you want my pirated autograph of Aaron Jones, I'll do it.
Dude, $5 a pop.
$5 a pop, cheap, real cheap. You have to provide the jersey. All right, I'm not going to do that. But yeah, I don't feel like I can have an opinion on the Packers because I hate them.
Because you're biased.
Because I'm so biased. Because
like, the Packers are like my second team. So like coming from that angle, it's still like they're not as good as like they have been before. But like then like 2 years ago or last year they didn't even make the playoffs.
Yeah.
So it's kind of just like a flip of the coin.
If the Packers win the Super Bowl this year, I'm going to be so nervous for the Cowboys next year. I was like, it was Mike McCarthy holding them back.
This whole time. You son of a bitch, and we got him.
So my mom said Aaron Rodgers seems so arrogant. Yes, and he's so mean to his agent in those State Farm commercials. What does this say? What does this say about this man? All right? I feel like, it's just a commercial? No. We see how he really treats people. We need that guy out of the game. Yeah, definitely biased because I grew up listening to how great the Packers were, and then also they've eliminated the Cowboys more times than I'd like to think about. And even when they beat them in the regular season, it's just like, yeah, just wait till the playoffs. And I'm like, yeah, we will wait till the playoffs. Eliminated by the Packers. Damn it.
We just have one.
Just one time. I just want to beat them twice. I just want to. The last game they play against the Packers, I want them to win, whether it's in the regular season or the postseason. I just want them to win. Who knows? Well, Aaron Rodgers loves playing in Cowboys Stadium. That's where he won his Super Bowl. In AT&T Stadium. I hate him. He's stupid.
All right, so now that our brackets are pretty much busted,
Except for Andy's.
New predictions, except for Andy's. New predictions for the NFC and AFC games?
Who
you
I'm
going
gonna
for?
go
NFC. NFC, I think 49ers.
NFC, I'm going to say 49ers. Home field. Very cool. There would be who I would be rooting for if it wasn't just for one person. I don't know, like, because a family friend, she loves the 49ers and hates the Cowboys. So it doesn't matter. So, like, I'm going to have to hear about it forever. I'm going to have to hear about it until the Cowboys win the Super Bowl, and I'm not going to bet on that happening anytime soon. If I had to put my life on it, I wouldn't. I would do everything in my power to not do that. So 49ers is who I think will win this game.
Yes, same.
I'm going to go Packers.
Oh,
After everything I just said, I'm still going to go Packers. Because it's still the Packers in the playoffs.
I think you got to look at it like, who do you trust more? Game on the line. It's going to come down.
I trust Aaron Rodgers way more than I trust Jimmy G.
There you go.
Way more than I trust him.
I think that the 49ers will have a bigger lead to where Aaron Rodgers will run out of time.
That could happen. But if the Packers are up 10 in the fourth quarter with like 7 minutes left, I think it's a no-brainer. The Packers are probably going to walk away with it.
You need a VCR to see that. Thank you, Hell_cat187. Haven't heard that one before. It was so dang hard to be a Cowboy fan in the frozen tundra. You're telling me. You guess what? Kids are mean. All right, let me just say that. Kids are mean. All right, and I remember like when the Cowboys started to get good. I think the Packers and the Cowboys both went 13-3, like in 2007, and that was right after I started to follow. Because in 2006 is when I really started to watch the Cowboys. So 2007, I was like, that they just needed me. The world revolves around me. If Tony Romo would have just held that snap, we would have won the Super Bowl. Boom. This was still
down in my mind.
This was still when I thought the world was sunshine and rainbows. And then they go and I placed a bet. I was like, if the Cowboys win, like, you have to wear my Terrell Owens jersey. Okay. If the Packers win, you have to wear my Donald Driver jersey. Fine. I made a bet with a girl that jersey was way too small. But the Cowboys pulled it out on like Thursday night, and they won. And I was like, yes, this is it. This is the year.
No doubt.
It was 13 years later. It's never been the year.
But next year is our year for sure.
This just did. Next year is our year. This is being our year. 2020. But
right, AFC.
I guess me and Justin will go first. We are like, Andy. Actually, you go first because the other ones are a toss-up.
I'm going to go, obviously, I'm going to go the Titans.
Okay.
And I think the Titans are going to win, see, what was it earlier, 35-32? I think since it is in Kansas City where it will be cold, hopefully colder than it was last Sunday, and they can't throw as well, I'm going to say the Titans win 24-21.
Oh, dang, dude.
Pulling out the score also.
Defensive stop or?
Defensive stop.
I was like, or you think Tannehill?
Well, I think defensive stop and then like 12 minutes of just Derrick Henry run the ball.
Defensive stop, and then they never get it back.
Yeah, Derrick Henry just runs for like 12 minutes and gets like 75 yards like he did against the Patriots, and it'll just work out very well.
And everything will be great.
Everything will be great.
All right, Justin, go.
I
You
got. I don't know, man. I've been down the Titans way too long.
go.
Every time I go against them, they just keep showing up. But nah, I feel like Patrick Mahomes and Travis Kelce are gonna be able to handle it. They have a lot of weapons on the field. Tyreek Hill, that man's a freaking cheetah, chasing down people from behind.
His Twitter handle says so.
Travis Kelce is just a huge man, and I feel like they'll take it.
I think the Titans have a shot. I think that they have a legitimate shot. Because
Was that your pick though?
But
there's always
just because I thought the Ravens had so many weapons and they were able to neutralize them. They were able to neutralize Lamar Jackson, the MVP, who I think will probably still be the MVP. The reigning MVP, Patrick Mahomes now, and they have to again go on the road. I just think it might be too tough. And I'm making this pick because I think the Chiefs have the best chance to beat whoever wins in that godforsaken NFC Championship game. Because that's all I want is for the AFC team to win this year. So I'm going in with the Chiefs, and I also don't want to jinx the Titans. Chiefs, I think they will win.
Chiefs.
The Lubbock's Messiah, Patrick Mahomes, will lead them into
wreck
Super Bowl.
'em, right?
Wreck 'em! Woo! Didn't have a winning record here at Tech. That's fine. We know you wanted to. And Cliff Kingsbury has a bright future in the NFL somehow. It's fine if it's okay that you guys are winning in other places. We don't care. We don't care that ours not movie quality. Yeah. Well, anything else in the world of sports? Are we gonna do a 5-minute Sweatman Slam?
I think it's. You guys probably can do that. I don't know anything that's going on in wrestling. I just know AEW signed some guy that's. I guess a lot of people are hyped about.
Who?
That's pretty much all I know.
Oh, Brian Cage.
I guess. I have no idea.
Yeah.
I just,
5 minutes
I just
started.
saw him
already.
like holding his fist up, like Terminator versus Terminator. Freaking.
Yeah.
versus
Kenny Omega.
Kenny Omega. Yeah.
What?
Yeah, that was like it seems pretty hype. I guess. I don't know.
That'd be pretty dope.
I don't know who that guy is.
Me either. It looked like he'd make a good Logan, the freaking Wolverine.
I think he's too jacked to be Wolverine. He's a big dude.
Take that back.
Maybe too tall.
Maybe
Yeah.
too tall, yeah.
Yeah, too tall. Wolverine short. Thanks, Hugh Jackman. Now he's always tall all the time. Otis is the biggest baby face in wrestling right now. Yes or no, Andy?
Yes.
100%.
I absolutely
him.
love Otis.
He better win the Rumble or I'm going to riot.
I prefer if they would quit killing off the best character on Raw, which is Ramblin' Rabbit. Or on SmackDown.
He is the
Leave
Kenny.
Ramblin' Rabbit alone.
He's the Kenny of
He
the
is.
Firefly Funhouse. He just dies every time. That's okay. He keeps
Poor guy.
coming back. But he
Keeps
just
coming back.
But they keep making delicious jam out of him. Delicious Ramblin' Rabbit jam.
Where can I get some of that? You know.
Where can I get some of that? That's. Excuse me, Bray. That's just like that's a skit on the Firefly Funhouse. Excuse me,
Yeah.
Bray. Where can I get some of that delicious Rambling Rabbit jam? Well, soulless Vince McMahon. Well, you see, if you go on WWEshop.com. Oh man,
You'll
this
find
is.
some good shit.
Oh, that
Good
jam
shit.
is such good shit. I'm trying to think what's happening. I do
The
not.
Usos return.
That's great. I do not want to see a dog food loser match. I don't
I
want
do
to
not want to
see.
see that either.
Is it going to happen?
I hope not.
I swear to God, if that's it's on the Royal Rumble pay-per-view, I'm going to hurt somebody. I'm going to
I'm
hurt
not going to
the.
predict that match.
I'm going to hurt
Tell
the.
my dad to unsubscribe.
I'm going to tell my father. You better unsubscribe to WWE. I don't want it. I'm going to hurt a guy on the train on the way home. The blood's on your hands, Vince. No. Yes, I have no idea who's going to win the Rumble, honestly. We both knew, I think, last time, Becky. My thing was I didn't want to pick Becky because, very specific booking had to happen. Little did I know that very specific booking actually
would happen.
Yes, happened. She loses.
Who did you predict last year?
Charlotte, who got second, who was the only one in the actual match. She finished last. So
because then I think I predicted Becky.
Yeah, you did. No, you predicted that exact booking that happened.
Yeah,
I was happy and also mad.
I still lost.
Yes, haha! Take that! I'm the champion, Le Champion. Sorry,
because I picked Finn Balor over Brock Lesnar. Yeah,
you fool! You picked with your heart.
I know.
Idiot.
It would have been great.
I have no idea who wins, but I thought about this storyline like the other day. I was like, what if Kofi goes into the Rumble, eliminates Brock, wins the whole thing, and goes after the WWE Championship? Like, that was mine, you son of a bitch. Like, make him a badass, make him wear a black leather jacket. He just goes in, beats him up. Big E now has a steel pipe, and he beats up Brock Lesnar. They move to Raw. Hell yeah.
It was all a work.
It was all a work. Anyways, John Moxley's the 30th entrant.
Yeah.
Are you guys gonna do that also? Try to guess the surprise entry.
Yeah, well, that'll be the bonus. It'll be a bonus. Guess
pick
a surprise, and then we all
only
agree.
been able to guess one, and that was Hurricane.
That was Hurricane. 2 years ago, he's like, Hurricane showing up, no doubt. I was like, Hurricane's not showing up. I was like, oh my God, that's Hurricane.
I got that insider news.
I got the Dave Meltzer on speed dial. All right, do you have any predictions for the Rumble right now?
I do, but I'm not going to say them.
Okay. Well, all right. I guess that makes sense.
I hope I'm wrong with who I think, but
like for who's going to win the Royal Rumble?
For both of them. I think for both men and women. Yeah, I have an idea.
I really want to know what that is now. John Morrison, not John Morrison.
John Morrison.
Only if he raps.
I'll just share it. I think the women. I think Shayna Baszler is going to win the Rumble.
Okay.
And then I think the men's, unfortunately, Roman will win it.
And that's it. That's what we ended on. The alarm's going off. Ooh, so sweaty.
Huh? Got him just in time.
Ooh, so sweaty.
Yeah, I got him just in time to hear his picks. Yes. Sorry, I was gonna say my picks, but the timer went off.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm such a heel champ. I'm just gonna pick. I'm gonna put my predictions up first and be like Shayna and Roman. I'm the heel. I'm taking the title to Australia. Oh, this is gonna be great. I'm having a great time. But I would love that if Kofi did that.
Yeah. Or at least like eliminated Brock.
Oh, that'd be so sweet. He's like about to get F5'd, and then he jumps onto somebody's chair, and then jumps onto the railing, and then somersaults off someone lowers down a briefcase, he jumps on that. And somebody throws it, and then Big E Xavier Woods comes out with his crutches, props him up, throws him back in the ring. Something like that. Got him. 100%. Lock it in. Don't lock it in.
That's his surprise.
Oh, that's his pick. We just heard Nico's pick. Right then and there, he has to lock it in.
No, I said JK, don't.
I didn't hear that part. My mic cut off.
My pick is Hornswoggle.
Oh, my God. Dude, Hornswoggle is in Rowan's cage. That's what's in the cage. Hornswoggle's in the cage.
He's going to win the Royal Rumble.
It's Hornswoggle's severed head.
Oh, God.
Dude, it's Eric Rowan's, what's his face? Luke Harper's contract. Ooh,
so scary.
Ooh, so scary. No, what if it's like Bray Wyatt's lantern, but it's like Luke Harper's head. Like it's just like I killed my brother, bludgeon brother. Something like that. Sorry, we went way too far with the Sweatman Slam, but I got Andy's picks. That's the only thing that matters. All right. Anything else about anything sports related? The Astros were screwed, but by God, was it worth it?
I think the Red Sox are screwed
They
too.
deserved harder.
They deserved. Okay, but Andy, didn't they said the Red Sox did the same thing?
Yeah, I think they're getting ready to like hand out punishments to them too.
As long as they get punished too. My thing was like,
favorite team, the Red Sox.
I was just like, but why didn't we keep stealing signs against the Nationals? We're already gonna get in trouble. Just keep it going.
Go for broke.
Yeah, let's get number 2. Get 2 rings on that figure. Still make it to. Someone's gonna make it to Cooperstown anyways. It's gonna be fine. You can make it with 2. Yeah. So I think that's it. Andy, where can they find you?
You can find me on Twitter at DorksNextDoor. Take out the E from next. Also, Ballin' Shandy.
Yeah, there you go. Justin, where can they find you?
You can find me on Twitter at NewWorld_Gamer.
And you can find me under your bed, in your closet, in your head. Also on Twitter at NewWorldNerds or at Ballin' Boys. Subscribe to this channel like I've subscribed to all the cool stuff. Do that to the New World Nerds channel also. Don't know what's going to happen with all the moving stuff. Hopefully we could do the podcast next week after the championship games. Who knows? All right. Thank you guys so much. Keep balling out there, baby boys. Tighten up that butthole, or else the Chiefs are coming.